You are known as a workaholic, just a total music man. Much in the way Prince was known throughout the 80s as somebody who just always wanted to make music. Are you obsessed with making music? Is it an obsession? Is it just with you? Is it?
Yeah. Well, I would say I used to be obsessed with writing and making music. Now, man, it's who I am now. It's like I walk it, I'm married to it. It just comes to me. I don't even mess with it anymore. I used to sit down to the piano and try to figure it out and how to try to figure out what my next song is and try to write it. But man, it's so nature now, man. It's just when I wake up, or sometimes I wake up out of my sleep, and there's a song, I get awakened by a song. It messes with me sometimes. It just haunts me, sometimes, and I welcome it with open arms. I love it, but it's just like you can get hit in a certain spot on your body so much it becomes numb. So that's how writing is for me, man. It's just, I feel like it's just as I breathe.
Has it got anything to do with how tough your background was? I've read interviews saying that you did enjoy, growing up in a sense. There are parts of growing up that you did enjoy, but you had a single parent, you had brothers. It must have been tough. Is that what drives you on? Is that what keeps you mentally totally focused on winning big time?
Yeah, and plus I've always been faced with out of this world decisions and big situations and crazy situations. I've been through a lot, of crazy stuff in my past. Of course, I love sitting on the porch though with my mom and my brothers and sisters and listening to Al Green or Donny Hathaway or Stevie Wonder or something like that, just block parties and things like that. But other than that, I've been through a lot, I've seen a lot. And I believe the depth of your struggle determines the height of your success. What you've been through creates a passion for what you're preparing yourself for. And in this particular situation, music was something that I was doing, and music affects the world. That's why you hear jazz, you feel jazzy. You hear blues, you feel bluesy. You feel church, you want to cry. You hear it. But I do feel that me going through all of the things that I've been through in my life has allowed, all the way up to now, has allowed me to be able to write like I do. That's why I feel like my songs are like in 3D. It's like the words are like right at you. And I try not to cut corners.
So like Michael Jordan, and I have to say like Michael Jordan in the way that he's quite a perfectionist, and he doesn't like losing, and things like that. Do you get, you're working with Sparkle now, which I'd like you to talk to me about, but also do you get slightly frustrated if somebody doesn't have the same, get up and go that you have? How do you find producing and writing for somebody like Sparkle, for example? Do you have to tell her, you've got to do this, you've got to do that?
Well, yeah, first of all, I get very frustrated, and that's maybe bad, maybe good. I feel it's good on my part, because that's how Miss McGlynn was, that's how she was with me. She would get frustrated, hit me in my stomach, do whatever she had to do to get me to sing the right way. But I get very frustrated with people that I try to work with, and because I know I'm giving them 200 or 300%. I'm giving them my all. The same thing I would give for me, I give for those who are writing, or sometimes even more, because I'm on the outside looking in, and that's a plus for me. With Sparkle, her particular situation, it was the same way. I gave her a choice, no choice, and told her she had to sleep on the couch, and she had to show me, that this is what she wanted. And her being a woman, if she did that, I never told her, but if she did that, that would really be a plus for her, because she's a woman. You don't find too many women that's willing to come just sleep on the couch to make it, to get into this business. It's better than sleeping on the couch than sleeping in a bed, because that happens also in this business. But that wasn't her case. She just had to sleep on the couch and wait till a song come to me for her. And when it come, you're gonna get up off the couch and go in there to the mic and sing it, you know. And that's pretty much how her whole album came to be.
This is an aside. Many top R&B artists from the States sometimes tend to ignore Europe a little bit because it's a tough market. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not as fruitful as, say, America. You have to work ever so hard for less reward. Do you do it because you just want your music to be felt everywhere, or do you do it, I don't know, do you do it because you're forced to by the record company?
Yeah, it definitely depends on what you're in this for, you know. And like I said earlier, I'm in this for the love. I love what I do, and it just amazes me that 12 years ago I was in a basement of my girlfriend's grandma's house rehearsing and writing songs. And those very same songs here 12 years later, someone in Europe is singing. That's amazing to me, man. It's just touching to me, man. So when I go over there, you know, it just touches me, man. So that's why it's important to me to go over there and sing and just hear people sing my music and don't know English and they just sing my music.